Can people accidentally create a disaster of their own making? Imagine it. The year is 1934. For years, the Great Plains had been suffering through a pretty severe drought, but weather wasn't the only problem. As farmers worked to grow more crops to recover from financial hardships of the Depression, you have millions of acres of natural prairie that had been plowed under. When the rain stopped, there was nothing to hold that topsoil in place. And then the winds came. In May, one of the very first massive dust storms swept through the Great Plains, and it was only the beginning. Massive black blizzards carried this soil far into the air, darkening the skies and carrying it across the land as far east as the Atlantic Ocean. And it made life basically impossible. The dust was inescapable. It was in your home, in your bed, on your pillow. It was in your food, in your hair, in your clothes. And of course, it was getting into your lungs. You could not escape it. And families would do things like dip sheets in water and nail them to the walls and cover the windows in hopes to keep some of that dust out. Much of the livestock died, crops failed, and families had to straight up abandon their own farms. By the end of the Dust Bowl, 2 million families had been displaced and thousands lost their lives. It would be years before rain finally made its way back and offered the people some relief. And at this point, farmers knew they had to come up with a new set of best practices in order to keep future erosion at bay. The Dust Bowl became a lasting reminder that the relationship between the people and the land could have massive implications. Coming up, while the Midwest was suffering, Harlem was experiencing a renaissance.